Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your lovely host British, and today we're going to talk about Jamaica 2025 election that happened on September 3rd, which was yesterday. And this is mostly my opinion. If you feel free, you can leave your opinion in the comment section below. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the video, and help grow a girl's channel. So let's first address the major thing I think is on most Jamaicans' mind is that the fact that the most honorable Andrew Holness has won another term. So he's going to be in term for 15 years now. He's going to be running for another 5 years. And this excuse because I'm just like I had to come out and ask the questions, and not only ask the questions, I also wanted to know what the reason for these votes and so forth. Alright, so firstly, let's put this clear out in everyone to know. I don't support political decisions or opinions or anything about political things. I am not a fan of, and I will never ever vote for any of these parties, whether it be JLP, PNP. I will never ever vote until I see where Jamaica is going somewhere that I can see. I'm seeing that the efforts are like the country is going somewhere better, or doing much better. And I'm not talking about one side of the country, which is uptown. I'm talking about the whole country, which includes the poor people and the middle class people and the working class people, for all those people. Because I'm not talking about the persons that live uptown and in cherry gardens and all those places. So firstly, let's get into this because it's really baffling. Because I was like listening to some people and the reason why they vote, and I was like, these are the people that went out to vote for us. And this is why it's like really baffled, and I'm shocked by some of the reasonings of these people. And not only seeing the reasonings, I'm also shocked by the level of understanding that these people have based on knowing what the politics is, right? Alright, so firstly, I want to ask, I understand why it was only 30% of the population would have went out to vote, and well, I am feeling sorry that the other remaining percentage of the population did not went out to vote, because the 30% of persons that went out to vote are not much of, well, let's say not much of, I would say they're not fully aware of the reason of their voting, and they just go ahead to vote because this person is either trending or is popular, or is this person paying them the vote, or is this person like giving them things to vote and so forth, and selling them empty promises and so forth. So those are the people that went out to vote. And for the people that did not went out to vote, are the people that are looking on what is really affecting Jamaica, like the school systems, the transportations, the import of goods, the foods and so forth. These people that are there and seeing what's really happening with the economy, these are the ones that stayed home because we thought that not voting will not affect us, or not voting will get our point across. Actually, I think that at this point we should just all vote and hope for the best, because like if these are the people that went out to vote and did the most ridiculous thing on the face of the earth, I am feeling really, really, really sorry for Jamaica for the next coming 5 years, because I'm yet to see why people are so overhyped on Andrew Holness. This man has been in so much. And another thing I realized with Jamaican people before I even address Andrew Holness, why do we like people that are in mix-up or drama or even gossip? These are the people that we tend to gravitate to. These are the people that we tend to make famous. These are the people that we tend to put in social highlights. These are the people that we put as influencers. These are the people that you put and look up to. People that are in mix-up and not positive in mix-up or positive influence. It's always negative. So it's always negative. It's like, and it's always about sus. And it's like, it's baffling, because like, why are we like that? Is it because Andrew has the 28 accounts and all these investigations against him and his party and so forth, and all these millions and trillions of dollars that were stolen from the same boat, SSL, all these things, is that the reason for voting? Because his name is more popular to the community and is more out there in the country, to known as selling the country to China, part to some white investors and so forth. And are these the reasoning for voting? Because when I really look at it, you are just looking at him because, oh, he can wear clothes, or he's trending on social media and so forth. Is that the actual? I'm not saying Mark Golden is ready either to be the prime minister of the country, but if it was like someone else running the PNP, like Lisa Anna, let's say Lisa Anna should have been the president of PNP. I can guarantee you, if Lisa Anna was a president of PNP, they would have won. Or Damon Crawford, as much, yeah. Like, let's think about it logistically. These people, Damon Crawford, Lisa Anna, they are talking realistic things. They are giving realistic promises. They're not providing empty promises, and not only providing some promises that can be met. And I'm lacking understanding also how majority of the person that went out to vote were young people for JLP and older persons for PNP. So the question I have to the young people, Are you able to get a job after high school or out of college in Jamaica? And I'm not talking about call center or the BPO system or any of those. Are you able to get a good paying job in Jamaica without migrating to the America? Are you able to get a job in Jamaica after college, after university, and after school, high school? Yeah, you're the people that I'm asking. You're the people that went out to vote. You're the people that young people that went out. Like, yeah. Are you able to get a job beside call center in Jamaica? What other jobs are there? Security. And I'm guaranteed that you're not going to look, you're going to look down on doing security work. Waitress work, you're going to look down on cleaning office, you're going to look down on doing certain type of jobs. You're going to tell yourself that I went to college, I went to university, I'm not supposed to be working here, and you're not going to look at work that is below you. And you're going to want a work that pays you at least over $150,000 a month, because one, food is very expensive. I can guarantee that the $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 that you guys got from your MP, major, and if you're going to use it towards like foods or something like that, and back to school is open for all the young people that have children, how is it going with those 50s? Yes, it can put you to a stretch. For how long though? For how long is it going to put you a stretch for? Because I don't think $20,000 is something worth voting for. Yes, it might put you in the moment, give you a moment of relief of thinking about schools and bills and so forth. But can we be realistic when we're voting, and can we be realistic about the fact that the country has been the same since 2019? It hasn't changed. The only thing I've seen changing is that the fact that one, we're being taxed more, inflation has went up, we're working for the same money from like 2010 or 2012 or something like that, and the fact that we have to migrate to get opportunities and jobs and so forth. So let's be realistic. All these things has been happening because while Andrew's working, and you're telling me that. And another thing, majority of the country, young people, they are on social media making money. On social media, they have turned to YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, OnlyFans, so forth. All these online businesses, all these online platforms, and these are where most of these persons' income are coming from. Okay, they don't have a regular 9 to 5, and you're telling me that if these platforms decide that they are going to be blocking Jamaica and restricting Jamaica, and decide to say they are no longer going to like have their apps and platforms in Jamaica, what's going to happen for you guys? What about those what about the families that depend on TikTok to like get a daily meal or a night meal or something? What's going to happen? What's going to happen there? I still can't understand why are we like, there's no jobs. There's literally no jobs in the country. I can guarantee that. And if you do need a job, is there a job in Jamaica? One, they require a degree. And if you do have the degree, you require experience. And if you don't have the degree, if you have the experience and don't have the degree, you're not going to get a job. If you have the degree with no experience, you're not going to get a job. So we're not looking at the major impact on the country at all. We're just voting because it's trending, the trend of it, the person that is out there, and like so. And another thing, I understand where people don't want to give away sure for unsure, but actually sometimes giving away sure for unsure is way better than sitting there with something that causes corruption, that is major corruption in the country. Can we even talk about the police system where they're killing off innocent people, and the fact that they get the right away because they can just simply say, oh, this person reported gonna for them, or the fact that the police can harass a civilian and there's no pending charges against a police officer. Police officers can literally sit there, harass you as a citizen, and there's no pending charges against them. There's no action being taken against the police. Why? Because if you go there to report our fellow police member, you, the citizen, is going to be a target to the police. You're going to become a target to them. You're going to become a person of interest to them. Okay? So we're not looking at that fact. Where are we looking at that fact? He's saying that crime went down. What crime? Are you talking about the people that don't come over the news saying that they were dead? Because the last time I checked, every turn you turn, you hear that someone is dead by guns. War. Not even the word, guns mostly. Everyone has a gun. The slightest thing you have some disagreement with someone and you're trying to resolve it word to words is like, and then if they find something offensive in what you say, they're going to kill you. Like, literally kill you for that. And you're telling me crime went down in this country where I have to be careful of my word of choice and the fact that I don't want to offend someone because they may kill me in broad daylight. And this also goes for the police. I'm not talking about the gunmen or whatever, but this also goes for the police. Because if I had an interaction with the police officers where I simply said something to them and they took it offensive and threatened to arrest me because they took my words offensive, which was like, how is that even offensive, right? Make it make sense. Anyway, guys, I really want to know the reason for y'all voting for JLP to win another term, because and please don't tell me that them fix the road, because as the road fix, the road and pull up back by water commission, then dig them up. By the time rain for a good amount of rain to fall, them gone back to that patrol again. So please don't tell me about road fix. None of that. Don't tell me that. And don't tell me about the L system. I'm not talking about, me even talk about the L system because God no, the L system is horrible. Health system is horrible, deplorable. First of all, if me say my doctor a $9,000 loan for doctor's visit, I mean I would put fixed filling prescription $9,000 loan, and that is with L card. Without a L card, that is like $12,000-13,000 for a doctor's visit. Whatever, you may forget that 10,000 and 12,000 from when I'm not being paid. That paid so much like even go to a doctor's visit. And for the people that are gonna come in my comment section and talk about, oh, it's your choice, why you are not able. Listen, I'm 24-year-old. I've been working from age 17, and I've been working exactly out of high school. I've worked at least 6 jobs so far. Okay, and my parents don't have goals. We never buy me goals. We're middle class or anything. So for you all to come to my comment section and say if I want better, it's up to me to do it. Yes, I want better, but how can I get better in a country where it doesn't provide better? It makes no sense. I want better for myself, but the country doesn't provide me the opportunity to be better. So make it clear. And for the only person that they made the better for is the person that lives uptown. For the person that has links. For the people that we have links, we don't have links either. I don't have links. Sorry, I don't have links. And I can tell you this, my man, na boat house and all these things. And I know the struggles. I know the suffering. Still struggling actually. And for say, I want set of people that might get the opportunity is irritating as hell. It's very irritating as hell. Because tell me why I need links to get a job when me clearly qualify for. I need links to get a position when me clearly qualify for. I need links for going to school when me want further my education. I need links for the opportunity to go in a different country for better myself. These are all things that we are not looking at. And then the fact say we still have vote for a man that literally like destroy the country, then push COVID and we like put in a lockdown when clearly it wasn't Jamaican people that spread COVID. It was a tourist with them that let in the country same way in the time of the pandemic. And for other people who are coming in the conversation and say COVID was real, COVID wasn't real. It was an injection when them push on nobody and say a COVID shot. I call someone for it. And they bag are going to hospital and they lock up in another hospital. Yeah, the hospital them killing them because they wanted to do a population control and they want to have black people. Okay, and by the way, most of these things that you see Andrew come up with, and I can't really blame because in the end of the day, they don't sell out the country, and him just have to obey what the people them say. So him just have to work with what the people them say. So like, but okay, well let's talk about transportation. Andrew was saying of taxi company and all these things. Sir, you have taxi per road and all these things. Sir, first of all, my address is JTC bus. JTC bus take 2 hours, 3 hours before we can get one. A JTC bus was supposed to run every hour and the hour. You had to take 3-4 hours to get a JTC bus. And we would talk about the taxi man them. The taxi man them were on taxi. 2 things. 1, them either rude, them face it, none of manners. 3, secondly, them have favorite who they want to come in the car. And thirdly, more like for the police to stop arrest the taxi man them because we have people out things like places to go and them urgent. For you to every minute you pull over a taxi, it hold up other people's time. Yeah, inconvenient other people's time. Like be for you. Yes, I know some of the taxi man them carry no straight and whatever. But them provide public service. For you to stop the taxi every 3 minutes, it's like annoying. Me have somewhere go and I need to go. Me have work I go, I need to go work. For you to pull over every taxi way you see because you want make a money off of them, you know right. And actually for the worst thing about it me here too is I could in a taxi and the traffic line from here to Dike Kingdom come and the police are there on the side of the road and so the traffic line from Dike Kingdom to come and then rather pull over the taxi man for ticket the taxi man before they run off the freaking traffic and ensure everybody at work. Everybody reach right on time. But no, they must stand on the point of traffic. And sometimes they pass the traffic too, actually. Because when I do some weird ass stop in the middle of the road when I stop the car, like, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Like, can we be for real? Anyway, there's what else? The education system. And I think about what education system is back to school and school fees is like through the roof. Books, school uniform and something like through the roof. And we have what for our money we make everything out tax. Every damn thing out tax. Which, first of all, I admire the European school system because they have so much better things in the European school system than Jamaica. I swear to God, better European system and all these things and so forth. Many about the system because majority of the teachers by the end of December they fly out US can go teach or them fly out and go to business. The school I'm no teacher because they're underpaid. Nurse system too. The so-called police and them underpaid too. I don't know people they underpaid, but the teachers are supposed to deserve to get more pay because of them responsible. The other generation people them to come up educated. And when I talk about the full dunks people, when I talk about people that represent the full dunks and all these people. Yeah, if they want to go to school and get education, we talk about them people. Yeah, they want to. I talk about the dunks of the dunks if they want to live the fast life and live the chapel life and all those things. They want to do some other life and we're working towards that in the right way. Also, let me try to remember the other point when we type on. Oh yeah, let's talk about NHT. Let's talk about NHT. for the people know what that, or comment in the comment section and that will say, oh, I'm just raise NHD, whatever. Have you guys ever went through NHD process or tried to go through NHD process and see how difficult it is to get a loan with them, to even get a house with them? And by the way, when you let's say you're looking at a property for a value of 15 mil and they tell you that you need 5%, which will be about 5% of the value, you're going to need at least like 2 mil or so. Actually, you're paying at least 5 mil. You're going to need about 5 mil to actually get the money to buy the house. You're gonna need the money. You're gonna need basically $5 million to buy the house. Which of course I'm gonna like forget, because in a society where they pay on minimum wage or on a minimum wage or near minimum wage rate, yeah, all of that not gone. So for the people who come in the comment section and talk about NHTs and Andrew raise NHT, Andrew raise NHT for the people who are rich. Okay, for the people who have it, we can do the processing fee and all these things that them really for. Okay, and by the way, NHT only give house I'm going to old people. Because when I went out to NHT at the age of 18 to 19 to say I'm going to get a house for myself, I had my processing money, I had all these things, and they're gonna tell me that I was young. I was like, I was young, and they say I should check back in the next 10 years. I was like, okay then. And then I'm gonna take you 40 years. Why are you giving house to a 95-year-old person or 85-year-old person? Well, and then I'm gonna pay off that. I can't understand. Get to the young people, but the young people them pay off. They have 40 years to live. When you get 90 at 80 at 70 at 80, them can do it anytime 65, they can do it anytime, because like think about your majority of them century here is like 40 years down the line. If you get 18-year-old or a 20-year-old female or male or whatever, young people say, oh, yeah, they're my house with NHG. By the reach 50 hard, them don't pay off it, and you can even by the time you have more people get house. So okay, I understand it. But anyway, guys, this is where I'm gonna leave it off, because I don't want to rabble too much and I don't want the video to be long. However, but do leave a like, comments. I need to see those comments, share, and shout out on the video. Thank you guys again, guys, for watching, and see you later. Bye.